Welcome back to my channel TruckVolt. Today's video is going to be a little different because we are not just reviewing a truck, we are exposing something that every truck driver in America needs to understand before making a buying decision in 2026. What if I told you that one of the most popular trucks on American highways right now might actually be one of the biggest mistakes for certain drivers? Sounds shocking, right? Because every day you see trucks like Freightliner Cascadia, Kenworth T680, and Peterbilt 579 dominating the roads. They look powerful, modern, and highly reliable. Thousands of companies trust them, and most drivers assume if everyone is buying it, it must be the best choice. But here's the truth nobody talks about: popularity does not always mean suitability. Some trucks are built for companies, not for drivers. Some are designed to reduce cost per mile, not to maximize driver profit or long-term ownership satisfaction. And today, we are going to break down exactly why that matters more than ever in 2026. So stay with me until the end, because what you learn today might completely change your next truck decision. When we talk about the American trucking industry, we're talking about one of the most competitive markets in the world. Right now, Freightliner dominates the market, especially with its Cascadia model. It's widely used across fleets, logistics companies, and long-haul operations. The reason is simple: it's efficient, affordable to operate, and easy to maintain at scale. Then we have Kenworth, especially the T680, known for comfort and aerodynamic design. And of course, Peterbilt, which has built a strong emotional connection with drivers because of its classic long-nose design and premium feel. Each of these trucks serves a purpose. But here's where most new buyers get confused. They think all trucks are built equally for the same job. They are not. Fleet owners think in terms of fuel savings, uptime, and maintenance cycles. Owner-operators think in terms of driver comfort, breakdown risk, and long-term profit. And this difference is where expensive mistakes happen. Because in 2026, trucking is not just about buying a truck anymore. It's about surviving rising fuel costs, stricter emission systems, and increasingly complex technology. One wrong choice today can lead to thousands of dollars lost over time. So in this video, we are focusing on one major question: is the most popular modern truck actually the best choice for real-world drivers? Or is there something hidden beneath all that technology? Now let's go deeper into what these trucks actually deliver on the road. Take the Freightliner Cascadia, for example. This truck comes with engine options delivering up to around 525 horsepower and strong torque levels that are more than enough for long-haul freight. It is built with aerodynamics in mind. Every curve, every angle is designed to cut air resistance and improve fuel efficiency. On paper, this sounds perfect. And when you see it on the highway, it really does look like a modern engineering masterpiece. But the real story starts when you step inside. The cabin is quiet, spacious, and driver-focused. You get digital displays, touchscreen controls, advanced steering features, and smart systems designed to reduce fatigue during long hours on the road. It almost feels like a modern smart vehicle rather than a traditional heavy-duty truck. Safety is another big highlight. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and collision mitigation systems are now becoming standard in these trucks. So at this stage, everything looks impressive. Strong performance, modern interior, advanced safety, and excellent fuel efficiency. But here's where things start to get complicated, because every advantage comes with a trade-off. In real-world driving conditions, things don't always go as smoothly as they look in marketing brochures. When fully loaded and pushed into tough environments like steep climbs, long uphill highways, or extreme weather conditions, some drivers report that performance can feel less aggressive compared to older, more mechanically simple trucks. Why? Because these modern trucks are tuned heavily for efficiency, not raw power. And that means sometimes you sacrifice responsiveness for fuel savings. But the bigger issue starts when we talk about emissions systems. Modern trucks rely heavily on DPF, DEF, and SCR systems to meet environmental regulations. These systems are necessary, but they also introduce complexity. Frequent regenerations, sensor warnings, and occasional power restrictions can interrupt driving schedules and create frustration for drivers who are on tight delivery timelines. Imagine this: you're hauling a full load, climbing a steep highway, and suddenly your truck initiates a regeneration cycle or reduces engine power. That moment alone can cost you time, money, and even contracts. And then comes the technology side. While digital systems and sensors improve safety and efficiency, they also increase dependency on electronics. And when something goes wrong, it is not always easy or cheap to fix. So the real question becomes, are these trucks built for maximum driver control or maximum system efficiency? Because that difference changes everything. Now we reach the turning point, the real climax of this video. Because when you push these trucks into real long-haul operations, under pressure, with time deadlines and heavy loads, that's when hidden weaknesses start to appear. One of the biggest complaints among drivers is related to emissions aftertreatment systems. DPF regenerations happening more often than expected, warning lights appearing at the worst possible time. And in some cases, temporary power reduction that affects delivery schedules. These are not just small inconveniences. In trucking, time is money, every delay matters. And when a truck interrupts your schedule unexpectedly, it directly affects your income. Then there's the electronics layer. Modern trucks depend heavily on sensors and software systems. While they make driving safer, they also create new failure points. And when something goes wrong, diagnosis can become complicated, leading to longer repair times and higher costs. So here's the real turning point. These trucks are not necessarily weak. They are simply more complex than ever before, and complexity always comes with trade-offs. Which leads to one final question. Is this evolution truly helping drivers, or is it just making trucks more efficient for companies? Now let's bring everything together and reach the final verdict. After looking at performance, comfort, safety, efficiency, and real-world challenges, the conclusion is not as simple as good or bad. Because the truth is, trucks like the Freightliner Cascadia are extremely effective, but for a very specific purpose. For fleet companies, they are almost perfect. They reduce fuel cost, improve operational efficiency, and offer strong uptime when maintained properly. But for independent owner-operators, the story changes, because the same systems that make the truck efficient can also make it expensive to maintain over time. More sensors, more emissions components, more chances of unexpected downtime, and in trucking, downtime is the real enemy. So here's the final takeaway: this truck is not built to disappoint drivers. It is built to optimize cost efficiency at scale. Which means, if you are part of a fleet or focused on short-term contracts, this truck makes sense. But if you are investing your own money and want long-term simplicity, reliability, and control, you need to think carefully before buying. Because the biggest mistake in trucking is not buying a bad truck. It is buying the wrong truck for your business model. So now I want to hear from you. Would you still buy this truck in 2026, or would you avoid it after hearing the full truth? Drop your opinion in the comments below. And if you want more deep, honest truck breakdowns like this, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because on TruckVolt, we don't just review trucks, we break them down so you never make a costly mistake on the road. See you in the next video.